Cyberpunk 2077 is a great game. However, there are ways to improve it. I will be going into detail on how Cyberpunk can grow in its sequel. I want an actual RPG story. This is the biggest change I want. I want Cyberpunk sequel to be an actual role-playing game with action-adventure elements, instead of vice versa. That's what the first game did really well, especially with the Phantom Liberty. Cyberpunk 2077 has the best shooting I've ever played. I can't think of any FPS that comes close. So with CDPR having that as a function, they can now work on making an actual Cyberpunk role-playing game. It's pretty much known that CDPR had originally planned an actual RPG story for Cyberpunk 2077. That was until they acquired Keanu. They basically had to rewrite it in order to make the game revolve around him. Hot take, but Keanu was a blessing and a curse to this game. I'm not looking for a Fallout New Vegas of intricate quest design. I know that's impossible because New Vegas is truly lightning in a bottle. Not even Obsidian themselves can properly replicate it with Outer Worlds. But for Cyberpunk's sequel, I want a true blank slate character where I can build their personality as the story progresses, from how I deal with story characters to eliminating or not choosing to interact with its side characters. Here's a perfect example. I recently completed River's questline. I'm usually on board with a lot of the game's side quests, but this one didn't interest me in the slightest, especially when I already saw the detective's betrayal coming. It just became too predictable. The entire time I was thinking, why can't any point in time in River's dialogue say, "I'm done with this, sorry about your nephew, but solve this yourself, you ex-cop." It can boil down to more interesting options. He can get frustrated, say I know too much, and try to shoot me on the spot. Or say, watch your back, and try to take me out somewhere down the line. No, I was forced to complete this dull quest. For Cyberpunk sequel, I desire true character freedom, giving me the option to despise quest lines. Making mostly all NPCs killable will add to the punk in Cyberpunk. Elemental firearms. Now this is to add more to the cyber in Cyberpunk. Futuristic flamethrowers, handguns that fire electricity, cam rifles, and elemental missile launchers. The amazing Cyberware projectile firearm is appreciated, along with the smart and tech firearms. However, an electric tech rifle that can electrify cover to stun enemies behind it would be a great addition. A smart pistol that shoots heated laser rounds. Also an official missile launcher. That would be badass. A more fleshed out open world. As simple as it sounds, really. Night City has eccentric NPCs walking around. I can tell CDPR wanted crowd density over serious detail. Now that the capabilities of the PS5 have been exhausted, a more fleshed out open world is the next step. Giving more options to interact with NPCs with positive or negative remarks, similar to RDR2 and Bully, will make the world feel more lively. Lively by having us feel like we're a small action to a big reaction of this world. Because as of now, we can definitely tell we're the main character of Night City, and everything around us is a simple button press. Jackie, V, and a few cops are the only pedestrians that can ride bikes for some reason. In addition, let players ride in flying vehicles. We are able to clearly see them. Last thing, and the developers actually intended to implement this feature in 2077. Co-op functionality. We can thank COVID for putting the brakes on this. 2-player co-op will be more than enough. The game is huge and I'm sure the technical side of implementing it is a huge pain in the ass. But with the next generation hardware, it'll be more of a possibility to add this in. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am a small content creator, so any help in the algorithm goes a very long way. And I'll see you on the next one.